Hey Tonya, hey Courtney, what's up, Alyssa Boo? How was my little baby? How is the little baby? Hey Jacqueline, my silver lining, how are you? Hey, what's up, Shanice? Hey Dewana, hey Love, how you doing? Now, I was not planning on coming on here tonight. Y'all see what time it is? It is 12 o'clock, midnight for me, 12:01 to be exact. Hey there, I was going to wait until tomorrow, but some folks was looking for the recap tonight. Now, we going to have to get them numbers up in order to recap because it's late, and usually my people's not out this late in the streets. But if we could get the numbers up there tonight, if we could get the numbers up there, we get about 70 folks up in here. I said 100. I think that's a bit extreme. But if we can get at least 70 folks up in here, we can get into it. It's 5 a.m. Where you at? Kirsten, what's up, Missy? Hey, Dawn Marie, did you make it home, boo? I inboxed you. Dawn Marie, I'm happy you on. I can't sleep. So y'all be using us for your little nighttime entertainment for those who be night owls, can't get to sleep. Where my booze at? Tag them. We're Divine. We're Nay. I'm like 2 minutes from my house. I'm happy to hear that. How was the plane ride? Tag Divine, tag Nay, tag Miss Kyla, Ebony, my Linda, Malika. Where is my wolves at? Who I'm forgetting? Late night after hour. What it do? What up, Kenya Boo? Tag. I was about to say somebody, but I guess I don't gotta say them because they here. What up? What up, Chopper? Chopper style. Chopper style. What's up? Y'all hit that share button one time for your girl, two times for your girl, three times. Hit it. Hit it until your heart is satisfied. Share it to your page, share it to your story, share it to a few groups. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for sharing. You forgot. No, I didn't. Somebody popped up in here. I ain't forget at all. That's why I said I was finna call somebody. But I seen somebody already. I ain't forget. I Now you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. It was okay, not too bad. I'm happy that it wasn't that bad because you was nervous about that. So I'm happy that it worked out well for you. I'm doing well. How are you, Ann? How you feeling? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. These Facebook streets was on fire tonight. On fire. Let me share this to the lounge. That's if I can share. Can somebody share this to the subscribers group, please? Dawn Marie, can you share this live to the subscribers group, please, my love? Or Kenya, please, my love. You've been waiting for me all day. I was not going to do the recap tonight because Ivan was live, May was live, Nisi was live, May kept going live. May went live about 1,000 times today. Mookie went live. I missed that live because she deleted it, but a couple of folks caught it, so I went over to Carrie Green. I said, let me go see if she caught it because she pretty good. She's the only other, I think, blogger page, and I don't even know if she's a blogger page. She be catching the tea. I remember her from a while back, like stumbling across her page before she got monetized. And she's the only one that hasn't blocked me. Everybody else has blocked me. I don't understand why would I do to them. You know what I'm saying? What did Little Summer's room do? What did I do? Hey Hannah Boo. You ready for the tea today? These streets been wild. They've been on fire. Hey Nina Boo. Yes, I was waiting for you. You almost but keep bumping into your child. What is going on? That's what I'm asking Talisa. What on earth is going on this blue app? Nothing. You just reporting the news. Period. I just report the news, get my little perspective, my little opinion. You know what I'm saying? Keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Man, they are on some other stuff, and if they don't think we know, it's the first of the month by now, child. It is the beginning of that month. I had posted something the other day, like a new pay cycle started. Y'all think that got something to do with it? Hmm. Oh my God, I shared it to a group by accident. Oops, I just deleted it. Hopefully, I don't get yelled at. You wasn't allowed to share it to the group you sent it in? You better be careful because them group leaders, some of them groups, they don't be playing. They be pissed. Toya Truth, girl, this what I was talking about yesterday about man. Ooh, child. Yes, let me tell y'all, your girl hit 15K and beyond today. I said, look at that number done rolled over. Hey, neighbor, there she go. I said, look at that number done rolled over. And baby, Summer's Lounge is about to hit 2K. When I started coming over here a couple days ago, we was at like 600 followers. We almost at 2K. Hey, Divine Boo. Y'all doing y'all big one. We almost at 2K on Summer's Lounge. I have achieved all of my bars except for one to get live in stream ads over here. The only bar that I haven't hit to get in stream ads on Summer's Lounge is my 5,000 followers, which we are going to get there, baby. I have faith. We going to get there. You know what I'm saying? And and the live stream ads is not far behind either. You know, we gotta get the 10K. Of course, we need to get the 10K, but the numbers is numbering. Y'all doing y'all big one over on this page, okay? Y'all showing your girl mad love. And I appreciate y'all. Keep running me up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What up, Auntie Divine Chronicles? If y'all have a page and y'all looking to grow, please drop in the comments. Follow me so I can shout you out. Let's support each other. It takes nothing to hit that follow button. You know, follow them. Give them a chance. Now, if they content annoy you and they lose the follow, that's on them. Over here, I try to get people to hit the follow button, but it's up to you to keep those follows. You know what I'm saying? Big Summer, not the little one. Brrr, big purr. Can't stop, won't stop. Hey, follow Toya's Truth, please. Follow Divine Chronicles, please. Where is my boo? Oh goodness, her name is. Where's Jessica at? First of all, where's my boo Jessica? Where is my boo Jessica? Cause baby, she be riding for Summer's room. How y'all feeling tonight? Let me get y'all opinion overall. Tell me overall while we waiting. I got two questions for y'all. What did y'all have for dinner? Because I actually didn't have no dinner. I had a stressful day. I'm gonna tell y'all about that. And what do y'all think about the overall situations that has been going on? We had Maybay. We had Maybay. Litwit a little bit. Litwit went off a little bit, but she fell back. You know what I'm saying? She didn't do too much. She did just a little bit defending her boo. Summer is the best vlogger page. Period. Hey Antoinette boo. There are always limits beyond the sky. Absolute. Hey Bronte boo, how you feeling? I seen that tag. I said, I said she trying to pull me in. But thank you. I appreciate that. Um, what did y'all think about today's events in general? Like overall, how are y'all feeling right now? How are y'all feeling as spectators? Like how y'all feeling? We had May, Ivan, Whitney, Haley, uh, her wife Janetta. Then we had Mookie. Then we had Niecy Baby and Marie Marie. Girl, mate. Now, Toya, you know, we all got our own perspectives, you know. Girl, it's reality TV at this point. Honey. Oh, that wasn't me. Follow me, new page. Follow Bipolar Betty. That sounds like a fun page. I'm gonna be honest with you. Same dinner as you. Stress. I still be confused between real and fake Litwit pages. Child. So the fake Litwit page actually has more followers than the real Litwit page. Than the real Litwit page. And the real Litwit page has live videos. The fake Litwit page don't have. So all you have to do is scroll the videos and see if you can find a live on there. If you don't find a live, you want a fake page. If you find a live, you want a real page. Some of you hit the nail on the head. It's over the picture. I told y'all, like, you know, I just be speculating, you know. I was like, ooh, I was like, this gonna get some clapback, you know, because it's been a little bit quiet, you know what I'm saying? So I knew it was gonna be a little something. Hey, Ebony Boo. Dawn Marie here already. Make sure y'all follow Makeup with Dawn Marie. Oh gosh, let me see. Alyssa was here. I think Niecy baby situation is played out. She is always bashing people after they help her. She get no love. Now in this new Niecy baby situation, Bronte, I know I dig what you saying, but I'm gonna need Marie to come back. Like she don't have to, right? But the allegations and the things that are being said about her tonight on that live, when because the person that joined Niecy Baby live is Marie's baby daddy's wife, soon to be ex-wife. She was with him for 20 years, I think she said. And if somebody, so she gonna have to come on here and give us something because, baby, the things they was saying about Marie was crazy. They talking about taking pants off and standing up after you take the pants off, like talking about hygiene. What's up with people on hygiene? What's up with these females and people talking about their hygiene not being up to par? What's up now? I'm not saying none of it is true, but this is just the Facebook facts. This is what people are saying. We probably need to do a panel or something about how to clean yourselves properly because, truth be told, it do be a lot of people that don't know. There are some people who are never taught, like their mother's not mothering. Everybody don't grow up with somebody gonna give them instruction, and everybody don't know how to go find out for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Maybe and Litwit trying to pay for that. What ain't it? Ooh, child. The one where she doesn't go live is the fake page. Haley B. I don't know, but old girl really look like Ninja. Ooh. No, you. Now, I don't got to be careful reading out your comments. Did Haley get on today after Janetta popped on May's live? I didn't see Haley. Haley was hiding on them lives, baby. She was in the cut whispering. We see you and heard you, Haley. We seen a little bit, like she poked her head in a little bit. And if y'all caught it, she said, what did I do to deserve this? She like, what did I do to deserve this? Disgusted with May and Whitney, to be honest. Ooh, child. Let me drop this link for y'all. Devon, you gonna come up and come help me out? Boo thing. Hold on, let me drop this link. Tonight is an open panel because y'all finna, I was burnt out. So I'm gonna need y'all to help me carry this one. Because I was everywhere. It was so much going on. I'm only one person. I had multiple lives playing, trying to listen over here, listen over there, trying to pay attention. I was trying to have my ears going different ways to catch the tea. It was just too much. May is deflecting to get the heat off of her because she's a supplier. She didn't want to lose any followers. You think so, Kimmy? You think? Mookie always going to defend Ivan, and her and Litwit roasting each other was funny, wasn't it? I said these folks is tripping. But Litwit gonna turn the comments off. How you gonna turn the comments off? I'm in this bit. Hey, Keisha Taylor. Hey, boo. I'm just letting you know she here. You can see a little bit clear from up top, You can see a little bit clear from up top. Hey, Divine.
Hey girl, hey.
Hey, FB been really keeping us all busy. It was too much. It was too much today, and I had stuff going on in my personal life. My car was. First of all, let me tell y'all about my car real quick before we get into the tea. So I've said it before. I got like a little old little, I don't got nothing crazy. I got something. It's old. It get me to where I need to go.
You see
You
that,
know,
Summer?
no.
May say add me.
Where
You want
May
me
at?
to drop the link?
Drop the link. May is always cool to come up over here for show. I don't even see May in the comments. I done missed it. Hit that share button, y'all. Hit that share button. Hey, May.
Hey.
How you feeling? Y'all, you was busy today.
Oh yeah.
Child, I couldn't keep up.
I heard I heard a lot. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, my Lanta.
Yeah.
Oh, child. Then you was, where do we begin? Oh, so did you see I sent you an inbox. Did you see it?
Let me look at I can't. It'll make me go out of here. I'm not. Let me
So
look. Hold on.
okay. Hey Tina, where
Where
Blanche
is
at?
it?
Y'all keep seeing Blanche, but I don't see Blanche in the comments. I'm not seeing people. They hiding from me. I seen Janetta get pissed at Haley on there. Everybody, I was watching. I said, "Ooh, if the allegations is what she said, I was nervous for Haley."
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, um, how do I guess I'd have to slide it over then screenshot it or something.
Let me see. Let me look at my phone because I feel like there's a way. Oh yeah, you would have to slide it over.
Yeah, I have to slide it over and then like screenshot it or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
just slide it to the left. Is it the left? And then the numbers, the times will be there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I didn't know. Can I post that
Um,
or
I don't
no?
care. I don't care.
I just like to get because when it's sent to me privately, I like to get clarification before I move
Yeah,
forward.
because I was just like, I wasn't gonna post it on social media, but since everybody's saying I'm a liar,
Yeah,
maybe I'll just post it just to,
they
prove
feel
that
like you
I'm not
deflect.
lying.
They feel like you deflecting.
Oh, of course, I'm always deflecting. But okay, so deflection, reflection, whatever, doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Um, First of all, why would I deflect something that I openly admitted to and told on myself about? Let's make
Mhm.
that make sense. Okay, I don't need to deflect. Whoever's gonna unfollow me, feel free to do so. There's no bars and locks and chains holding you here. Um, if you unfollow me because I kept it 100 and I spoke the truth and said what I said, then so be it. If you Now, I didn't expect, nor was I ever going to even speak of it. Period. I'm not the one that brought it up. So, at the end of the
Mhm.
day, if we shall set the record
Right. Whitney
straight
brought it
real
up.
quick,
She's.
Whitney brought up the cousin,
Mhm.
and then
Mhm.
you asked her, was it true about the cousin? And she said, well, yeah, and blah blah blah, and said Haley and
Mhm.
him. That's when it came out. Maybe they didn't say a word. You
Right.
asked me, was it true? And I said, you know. And then I was
Mhm.
like, well, I'm not gonna leave her hanging and let everybody think she's lying. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and step in and co-sign for this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's true. Period.
Right.
It wasn't about deflecting. It had nothing to do with that at all. It just happened to slide out her mouth while she was sipping, and her mouth got to tipping and
Yeah.
she oops, it happened. She ended up spilling tea on accident. That wasn't even on purpose.
I
But
said, "Ooh."
I mean, it's out now, so but as far as people trying to act like, how are y'all gonna feel when you see the message and then you see this man sitting up here lying to y'all, talking about like like it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I don't know. And then trying to say I'm trying to meet up with some man in California or something. Baby,
See,
y'all
I
sit
missed
the hell
that because
down.
I missed that because I was going in between y'all. Y'all was live at the same time, but Ivan is like, no, he is adamant that it was not Haley,
Okay,
and
well,
I'm
I'm
like,
adamant about
yeah,
that text message.
right. Like I read the message. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, she sent me the message, and when I read it, I said, oh, I said what? Because I be thinking so innocent of people,
Hmm.
you know. I guess I just have such I was like, wow,
Yeah,
but he
well,
was
see,
yeah.
like I said, when I said I have proof, I wasn't, lying. I was being honest. Like, and then Jeanette, like, oh, well, yeah, send it to me.
Mhm.
Okay. So I sent it to her. No response.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
But,
Did she read them?
I don't know. I never looked back to see. I sent it and kept it pushing. You know, uh, you wanted it to, and then Haley, well, what did I do? What
I
did I
heard that.
do? You know exactly what you did. Your wife even knows what you did. Like we talked about it on live with you standing right there with your hair in the camera. You know what you did.
Mhm.
Like, how many more times? Like I said, once loyalty is broke with me, it's all fair game from that point forward.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's I mean, if anybody pay attention, actually watch you, You say that all the time. Like once loyalty is broken, it's kind of like the gloves come off. So
Yeah.
what I do want to say to you, what I heard Ivan say today, because I heard you say on there something about, not that it make it. I think it's, I'm like, dang, with the whole sleeping with the two other people that he won't name. He did say this happened after he left the house. This was not while y'all were still
Oh,
together.
I don't believe it. And
No.
of course, now it's always after. I wouldn't care if it was before, after, during, whatever. My whole thing is, I don't care who you slept with, sir. Don't care. I don't care who you slept with. But if you slept with somebody and they're still in my face, I don't care about what you did,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Man. I care about who's sitting in my face.
Yeah, because
So
that's wild.
if there's more fake, if there's more fake people in my life that are sitting in my face right now as we speak, that means that you did it currently since you've been gone, correct? So that means those people are still in my life and still in my face. So them people ain't loyal either. And you know what I'm saying? But you so quick to say it ain't Haley, you ain't do this. So you're willing to throw other people under the bus, but you're not willing to tell the truth about what happened with Haley. And you know I was right here in the same room. Like, I don't even know why I have to prove a text. I was
Mhm.
there.
So can I ask you something about the Haley thing? Because I kind of understand.
Mhm.
Like, I know you was telling it right. You told it was out. The cat's out the bag. So when you
Mhm.
mentioned Haley saying that Janetta allegedly hits on her, like that wasn't something that kind of like, dang, if I say this, this might put her like in a bad space, or like it's like you just like
No,
what you think.
the reason why I was saying that was because maybe if the world knew about it, then Janetta wouldn't put her hands on her. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think that the world is gonna know that you've done things, then maybe she'll think twice before she do it again.
Kind of
That
like a
was
spotlight is on you now, so
Yeah,
people
so now
watching
everybody
maybe
gonna be
will.
watching to make sure you don't do it. So that was kind of me trying to protect Haley in my way, even though it may not have made sense to anybody else. But see, I've been in abusive relationships, and I
Mm-hmm.
know that if a person thinks they're under the scope, they're not gonna put their hands on you. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that the world is waiting to see you, and if they don't see you in so long, and they know that you're an abuser, they're gonna speculate that you did something to that person. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like to have everybody on guard to where if you don't see Haley for a while, maybe y'all need to do a wellness check. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So that's what my philosophy was. But I mean, she did say that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't know what's real and what's not no more because the same people that was in my face, apparently, are the same people that was doing things that are still doing things or whatever the case may be. Riddle me this, Batman. Who knows? You know, uh, it's a lot of foolery going on. So whoever, whatever, people are hiding and lying. Like y'all lying about what it is, and you're saying that you're lying because you don't want to tear up families, but then in the same post you make saying, "Oh, I don't care. Their husband wasn't doing things right, so I did it, and I don't care about it." So
Mm-hmm.
do you not care about somebody's marriage, or do you care about somebody's marriage? Make it make sense. I'm confused. So you don't care about nobody else's marriage, but you just care about Haley's marriage,
Hmm.
right? I mean, that's what his post said. Literally, verbatim was their man ain't doing what they supposed to do, so I don't care about their marriage, basically.
He did write that. I read that.
You know, yeah. So you only care about Haley's marriage. You don't want to destroy Haley's marriage, but you're willing to destroy other people's marriage. I'm confused.
Ebony, you did tell me that. I just couldn't see it. So when you start talking about how Haley like had the hots for you, I was like,
Yeah,
because everybody like you could see it. I'm like, I'm so naive. I'm like,
yeah. It was okay. I'm gonna be 100. Like,
hmm
and I'm not even trying to be mean. I swear to God, I'm not trying to be mean. But it was annoying as fuck. I mean, excuse me. It was annoying. It was very annoying. Like, um, you know how somebody just really, really likes you, and you just like don't want to hurt their feelings, but they just won't knock it off. It just
hmm
was. It was annoying.
Tina said today that it wasn't her. I even said today. I even wrote on his page that it's not Tina. That he's not. He wasn't referring to Tina. So if
Uh,
anybody missed her live or Ivan's post, it is not Tina.
You know what? I
What?
only okay, so this is the thing. Since we want to play riddles and want to play charades on Facebook, and we want to say it's this, but it ain't that, and oh, it's this person. I don't think it's Tina, period. But what I'm saying is, like you're playing games with people's
Hmm.
lives. Because first of all, I don't hang around but a handful of people, literally. So if you're saying that it's the people that's in my face, it can only be four people because I don't hang around a bunch of people, period.
Right.
You know what I'm
Soon as
saying?
when he put the post up, I'm like, the only people I could think of when he said it, it automatically went to Tina and Haley. But I'm like, cause I don't know if I don't pay attention enough, but uh I'm like, who else could he be talking about? Yeah, y'all can join as long as y'all gonna come up and keep it respectful. Don't get extra spicy or nothing like that. But what's her name? Kenya. What do you know that we don't know? Cause you saying that that's a lie. That when I just said about it not being Tina, that's not true. But you know that we don't know. Can you drop the link for me, Divine? Thank you. Y'all made me lose my train of thought. Reading y'all comments. Um, and you giving more information about the situation that happened at the with the lady that was doing their hair and how y'all had the fallout and stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, so that's how you kind of confirmed. She said something that only she would know. Wow.
Yeah, because at first, like when it was brought to me about Haley talking about me, I was like, nah. But then I was like, okay, well, her wife don't like me because that's what she told me. So I'm like, okay, so all of a sudden, Janetta don't like me no more. I don't even know what I did to her, but whatever. I guess maybe she's jealous because her wife wants me. That's what I was, under the impression from what Haley
Mm-hmm.
was telling me. So I was just like, oh, sure. I just figured it would blow over, type thing with Janetta. But you know, she was constantly saying, it was this and that. But I just okay, well, she's talking about me, cool. But I was like, well, maybe the hair people don't know, the difference between Janetta and Haley. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe it was just Janetta. But then when they were telling me specific things that I know I said only to Haley, that's when I was like, I'll be darned. You know what I'm saying? Like, but why? Like, so it really made me be like how Haley was sitting there today. But what did I do to deserve this? So I was like, well, what did I do to her? Like, wait a minute, I've been there for you. Like, she's been there for me too. So I was just like, well, what made this happen? Like, what did I do to make you talk about me? Like, what did I do to you to have you and your wife have a conversation with him after we're separated and we're finna go through a divorce and you're over here like, yeah, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. And then you're over there, blah, 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 blah. And then you're talking down and talking bad about me to him. And
Damn.
he's
So she
got you
was
on
talking
speaker to
about
where
you.
they hear it.
So she was talking about you, like running your name
Yeah.
through the mud.
Well, not necessarily like, uh, well, I don't know everything that was said, literally,
Mm-hmm.
because, I can only go off of what they remembered, being heard. But, the fact that you were discussing me, period, in any type of derogatory way, what was too much because see, you were not only just my best friend, you're my assistant, you're my admin, you're my right hand. You know what I'm saying? Like you're thick as thieves with me. So I'm confused about how you're talking about me to the same man that you was just over here calling them all kind of scumbags. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? And I'm your best friend. He's not. You feel me? Like he's not nobody to you for you to be doing all that. Like it's weird. Like I know you know him and all that good stuff, but from what you say, it was like, oh, I'm so disgusted in him, and and now all of a sudden you over there, just it's weird, and then like you're talking bad about me. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say like she was going above and beyond bashing me, but she was talking bad about me for sure. You know, and how basically running back and telling what I got going on over here and what my business is with Whitney. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
you're running your mouth,
Right.
and why you're my best friend? Why would you do that? And then when you said you were trying to make Janetta, I guess trying to make Janetta feel some type of way, or I don't know how to take. When I told you you could come and stay here, I told her she could stay here because she was saying that she was getting hit on.
Right. I
So
heard
I'm
that.
like, so I'm like, you don't have to deal with that. You can bring the kids. And she was like, well, I can't bring the kids because you don't want no kids. And I'm like, girl, I don't care about none of that. If she's putting her hands on you, don't ever deal with that. You come here, bring the kids. You ain't got to pay nothing. Save your money up. Go get you a place. You know what I'm saying? Go do that because it ain't worth it. You my best friend. I'm not gonna let nobody put their hands on you and just be cool with that. You know? So I mean, I'm not gonna go and put my hands on Janetta, but what I will do is offer you to get up out of there. Because she's like, I don't have nowhere to go, and it was a whole conversation about it. So um, I just feel like I was trying to help you. So what was your purpose in going and telling Janetta
Right. But I
when I'm
wonder
trying to save you?
when I was listening to the dialogue between when Janetta came up and she at the end, because to me at the end she kind of unraveled. You could tell that for me, where I said, you could tell that some of the things you said kind of touched, it kind of hit soft spots. Like it probably rang like, kind of like, dang, she really been talking to me. That's how I saw it. And when she mentioned her depression and how her Haley wanting to be close to you, always run to her was a problematic. I would love to talk to Janetta and ask her as a wife, why would you allow it if it was such a big issue for you?
Yeah,
Like
and
what?
see, I never knew that that was a problem because if it was a problem, first of all, why was you letting your wife run to me if it was an issue? Like you shouldn't have never did that though. But see, I guess maybe it wasn't a problem because whenever Janetta would hit me up when she needed like something from me, I'd give it to her. But see, that's why I say people are users. And then they say, oh, you always want to throw up that you give us money or that you do stuff for us. But see, it's never a problem when people get what they want from you. You know what I'm saying? But the
Mhm.
moment that things ain't going people's way or they're not getting nothing else from you, then everything is a problem. I never knew you was now you were going through depression because your wife wanted me, and but you let her keep coming here. What kind of sense does that make?
Yeah, I wanted to. I was one when she said that. I definitely wondered why it continued.
Because
Somebody
I
asked
would
her.
tell Haley to come, and Haley be here in the next 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? When I tell Haley don't come, she still came. When Haley found out about Whitney's cousin, they was already talking. While she was there at home with Janella, they was talking. And they already had it planned out and everything. And she was on her way here before I even knew she was coming. And then, I mean, she was with it. So she even told her about Janetta hitting her and how miserable she was and all this extra stuff. So she was like, so her cousin got real offensive and was like, nah, beat her up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? And then it just switched. I don't know.
Somebody got a question about Tina. They want to know if Tina and Ivan are friends and still talk.
Not. I don't know if they would consider I don't know if she would consider him her friend, but I know she did. She said she did hit him up about the post he made or whatever. But I don't know if they talk any time outside of you know. I know that they talked about jewelry that she got from him before, but other than that, I don't know
Can
anything
I ask
about
a
them
question?
talking.
Go ahead, sis.
May, what's your idea of loyalty?
Um, I mean, being loyal to somebody, if they got your back, you got theirs.
Okay. And do you have like a level or a limit of
Yeah, I do.
like,
I do got levels with different people.
I mean, I was gonna ask, do you have a limit or of what you will and won't say, even if somebody does do something to you out of respect for the things that were said, like is there a limit that you have where it's kind of like, all right, I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah, there's still some things I ain't said. Trust me. Just because okay, so just because y'all get a shock factor because I drop bombs harder than the rest of them, or I'll say things that people won't, you know, there's still a lot more things that I could say that I feel like could be detrimental, so I won't say, or that I feel like is going too far, too far.
Mhm.
I feel like if you openly slept with somebody and you was doing what you was doing, and girl, you did it more than once with different people. That's not something that couldn't have got out either way, no matter if it was me or how you know that her cousin couldn't have eventually. You know what I'm saying? Said something,
Yeah, I
but
feel like you have a really big platform, and I feel like there's a lot of women that look up to you. There's a lot of women that look at you, and I
mm,
feel like the example that's set sometime, might be misconstrued as just kind of just more so getting even versus trying to say things. And even in the idea of kind of saying, because I dropped bombs, technically it was something that Whitney dropped that you just kind of just said that, okay,
no,
this is
I
true.
said in general. I'm not talking about just
Oh,
this
okay.
right now. I'm
Okay.
not. I mean, I'm just saying like in general.
Right.
Like when it happens, I'm not afraid to say things that people are afraid to say. Is what I'm saying. But
Okay.
with this, I didn't. Yeah, everybody's blaming me for it, but I didn't even say it. I said that, but nobody. They May did it. May. Oh, sorry. May did everything. You know what I'm saying?
I
Which is
think it's
cool.
I think it's more so maybe, the idea of not people necessarily blaming you for saying it, but more so blaming you for a situation of being like, okay, even if Haley was your friend, we all have friends, but even if Haley is a friend, right, and she did something that wasn't friend like, and then for you to kind of turn around and blurt out things that a friend wouldn't necessarily say, so in my situations it's kind of like even if somebody is not my friend anymore, there's certain things that for my own of wanting to be a honorable person, there's certain things and certain limits that I have that I won't say even if that person is doing me wrong, kind of like, oh well, you did this so I'm gonna do this too, versus maybe taking a high road and just being like, you know what, wait, we could talk about that later, and getting off the, not kind of going into detail about what the situation actually was, you know.
No, I'm not that person.
Yeah, I see
I'm
that you're not
not,
that person.
and I'm
Yeah, I
never
see
gonna
that.
be. I'm
Well,
I'm the type of
hopefully.
person. I'm the type of person that wants your loyalty. See, because like I said, just because it was a sleep with somebody situation,
Hmm.
to me, you can't say that what you did to me was any more painful than what I just said about what you did. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is different for different people. To me,
Absolutely.
once you break loyalty with me and I really cared about you, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. It's a deck, especially after, see, this is a thing that I don't think how deep it was that I don't think that people understand. Because you don't watch this woman has watched me go through all the stuff that she watched me go through with people that she knew directly, that she watched in her real life, not on
Hmm.
social media, right?
Right.
That she saw happen to me. You swear up and down that you're not gonna be like everybody else. You do the same thing everybody else do. I'm not gonna do what they did to you. That's what they all say, right? Everybody says the same thing. So
Hmm.
I give you my 100% every bit of me, meaning I'm riding for you. I'm there for you. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And when I got people in my life, in my real life, I got you for real. You know what I'm saying? So once you turn your back on me, hell have no fury. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready and I'm
Hmm.
coming for you.
But if
You know
you
what I'm
like,
saying? And I don't care about no high road. I don't care about the low road. I don't care about none of that. Now, I wasn't gonna say nothing about it. You
Mhm.
feel me? I have been really, really. I kept avoiding it. Everybody kept asking me, "What Haley do to you? What Haley do to you?" Even when we
Mhm.
wasn't talking at all, and I tried to. Nah, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna speak on what she did to me. I'm gonna let her ride. I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it go. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, this happened. And it got brought up. Well, it's out now. You know. But when Janetta got on there talking to me, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have let that happen.
But
Period. You should have shut that down.
even
Cause I
before
was gonna
Janetta,
give it to you.
even before Janetta let that happen, right? So Whitney, from my recollection, Whitney stated something about what happened. So Haley didn't come to you and say anything. Like Haley didn't wasn't bothering you. She wasn't coming for you. She wasn't doing anything. From what I understand, they kind of just fell off the grid. And for it to be a situation that Whitney brings it back up, but it kind of feels like you turn it around to be like something Haley did wrong in that moment versus it being like, you know what, the girl leaving it alone, I'm gonna continue leaving it alone because that's what I said I'm gonna do, versus kind of uh digging deeper into a hole, especially when you can say, you know what, I've been hurt by somebody, and then turn around and try to do or do the same or even do different than what somebody else has just done to you. It's kind of
Well,
like if you
see,
feel
Well, let me respond real quick, right? Because I
right,
feel like I understand where you're coming from,
right.
but if y'all remember, maybe that was me being messy, me being nosy. I wouldn't ask the question. Now, maybe had Summer's room not went up there and asked the question, things would not have escalated. So
I
I'm gonna
understand
say
that.
that.
Yeah,
And
I
then,
understand that.
May didn't even respond initially. It was
Right,
Whitney that answered the question.
right,
And then once it all was spilt, it kind of was like,
right. But to
so
it
so this is my thing.
hmm
Once it okay, so I understand what you're saying and I understand the point you was making, and it wasn't like it would have been different. That narrative would have worked if
hmm
it wouldn't have been for it being spilled. See, because it wasn't like, oh, Haley was bothering me, so I did this to
right,
get back at her. That's not what happened. It was, oops, it spilled. So now, you know
yeah,
what? I'm not gonna get up here and say my wife is a liar because she's not. She's not lying. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So now it's just about the truth. It didn't have anything to do with trying to. I mean, I knew it was gonna hurt. You know, her truth hurts, but it wasn't like, oh, well, I'm finna pay her back or I'm finna get her. You know what I'm saying? Like it
right,
was just my wife's not lying. It's the truth.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what I said was Whitney's not lying. It happened. Then it came to Janetta went live after that, said her little stuff. Oh, maybe it can come up here and blah, blah, blah. Okay, now we want to be smart. Well, let's go then. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we being funny? Cause see, it could have just been left at what I said, and Janetta could have hit me up and talked to me. You know what I'm
But
saying?
but Whitney doesn't do that. Whitney
I
doesn't.
hey, I
Whitney.
didn't say she did. I didn't
Right.
say
I'm
she
not.
did.
I'm not.
But
I'm
wait a
not
minute.
saying that you're
But you're
not.
trying to wait a minute because that
hmm
goes back to what you just said.
hmm
Oh well, just because somebody else does something doesn't mean that you should do it. So that you can't just use one narrative for one set of people and not the next set of
No,
people.
that's the
Okay.
setup. That's the set for pretty much
So
everything.
so that's the thing. So you just said that I should have left it alone because blah blah blah. Haley ain't did nothing to me. Okay,
Right.
so boom, Whitney said what she said,
Right.
but that didn't mean that Janetta had to go and say anything. She could have came like she always do and hit me up. You know what I'm saying? But she
But
didn't.
hold
So
on,
that's
wait, hold on.
cool.
Whitney publicly brought her wife to the forefront. So why wouldn't you expect her wife to do the same? I don't get that.
She did because she
If
didn't listen
but she's
because she
defending her wife, like in a circumstance of Whitney saying something, just like you felt like you defended Whitney for saying something and kind of say, yeah, that's true. Why would you then expect somebody to hit you personally
no.
and
I'm saying
privately?
I'm not saying that it was a problem of her going live. I'm saying to avoid it going any further or escalating or getting to where everything is out in the open. You know what I'm saying? You could have then, after she went live and after she said what she had to say and whatever, she could have hit me up personally, like, "Hey, what's up? Tell me the truth." Woo, woo, woo. I mean, that's what I would have did. So I would have been like, after it was out, I would have said, okay, so what's good? And had a conversation with me, privately, instead of getting mad and saying things and pissing me off online to where I'm like, okay, so now we can let everything out. You ready? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because once you take me there, I'm ready to go there. That's just what I'm
Oh,
saying. That's how I
okay.
feel.
Yeah,
Somebody,
I
hold on. Somebody had a question that, and I lost it. They had asked something about Whitney. How did you feel? Um, they feel like Whitney kind of has brought a lot of stuff to the forefront by slipping out and like saying stuff. Like, what do you think
Hmm.
about that? Her contributing factor with things being spilt that was trying to be tucked.
Mm, I I can't necessarily say like the cousin thing was trying to be tucked by me because that didn't have nothing to do with me. I mean, it did have something to do with me, but it didn't. It
Mhm.
had something to do with Whitney. You know what I'm saying? So that was up to her whether or not she wanted to keep that, under wraps. The other part that directly had something to do with me was, Haley and him. I was
Mhm.
there for that. And I was in the same room. So, that was a different thing. But that I was it wasn't that I was trying to keep it tucked, it's just that I wasn't gonna bring it out if I didn't feel like it needed to be. But how do I feel about her slipping up and saying what she say? I feel like, yeah, I always say, there's a tell the truth Taurus, and Whitney just don't wanna. She don't hide and cover up nothing for nobody. Period. Not
She
even for
say
me.
that though. She say I be wanting
She
to tell the
don't.
truth. I ain't with
She like,
hiding
I'm gonna
stuff.
tell the truth. I don't care about hiding it. Let it out. So what? Like that's just how she feels. Like, and I don't. I mean, I gotta respect how she feels because that's just who she is. And everybody is different. I don't care who agree with it, who don't. You can't tell nobody else how to feel and how to be. Everybody can get up here and say what they would and what they wouldn't do, but we're not you and you not us, so it don't matter. At the
absolutely.
end of the day, at the end of the day, it don't matter what you really think. It don't matter what you really feel, what you would have did. That's you. We not you. And I'm a Taurus as well. And I'm also the person, if you keep poking the bear, you're gonna get it. You know what I'm
I,
saying? I'm gonna give it to you. So
I think sometimes when you call people haters, I try to look at it that sometimes even if it comes in the form of hating, some people are still trying to help, and speak truth. And sometimes it's messages even in the people that don't have necessarily the best of heart for you.
okay, so
And I
there's a
think
difference. You see how you talking to me?
right,
Okay, so look, so I could, okay, just let's use this as an example.
right,
Okay. I could say right now, like, you a hater. You know what
right,
I'm saying? To my definition could
right,
be, right? Oh, you a hater. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but I could still have a conversation with you. I could still respect what you're saying. I could still have great dialogue with you and feel great about it when I'm over it.
Hmm.
No matter if you were hating on me or not, because you see the way that we're talking,
right.
there's no attitude, there's no oh well, there's no you know what I'm saying, like
Yes.
there's none of that going on. So even if you was trolling me or even if you was hating me, I can receive your message because of how we're talking. You
Right,
understand what I'm saying? I can hear you. I don't hear nobody who get up talking to me a certain type of way. You understand what I'm saying? I'm
right,
already on the defense. If I hear a tone in your voice that tells me like, oh, okay, here we go. I'm already on the defense and I'm ready. You
right,
see, because I've been doing this 9 years. I didn't just start yesterday. I can already tell when it's somebody. If you're really trying to get through to Maybay, you have to talk to Maybay a certain type of way because I'm gonna give you whatever energy you're giving me, whether I agree with you or not. We don't have to agree with each other. I'm perfectly grown enough to say I agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? You can have your opinion. I'm gonna have mine, and that's cool. That's fine. We don't have to see eye to eye on anything. You understand? To be able to
right,
have a conversation, you know. But if you come at me rah rah, I'm coming right back with it. I'm matching your energy, whatever that is. You know. So if you want to get a message through to me, FYI for anybody who ever wants to come and try to shed some light or to make me see something, maybe I'm not talking for anybody else but me. If you feel like you need to try to Are you trying to help me? Or are you trying to help me see something that maybe I don't see? Or maybe I did make a mistake and you know what? I was wrong and you feel like you're trying to show me where I was wrong at? Coming at
Mhm.
me and you and rah rah with me is never gonna get it. I'm not. I'm already disconnected as soon as you start talking. I don't even care what you're talking about. I don't want to hear you. There will be no message that's delivered. Return to sender. I don't care. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
that's
Right.
most people though. Like that's
You
most of
know.
us. If you
But
come
see,
at
when
us
I
sideways,
do that though, but when I say it, and when I act that way, then it's oh,
hmm
she doesn't listen to anybody. She doesn't want to. Da, da, da. No, I'm
I
not gonna
think
listen. I'm not gonna listen. You get up here and bark at me.
I
Who
think
do you
that
think you are?
I think that
Like
sometimes it's a situation of being like, using the words of being like, well, I don't care what nobody thinks,
I
and then
don't. I don't.
I know, but it's a situation of being like, okay, well,
You know what the problem
how can you
is that
hold on,
everybody
honey?
wants to be.
hold on, May. Let her get what she was saying out right quick.
Y'all can't handle the truth.
How
Hold on.
okay, how do you expect to learn from something if your comment is I don't care what you think? If you don't care what somebody thinks, how can you learn and grow from something?
Okay. Okay. So, uh, with all due respect,
Right.
and this gonna sound like I'm being a smart butt, but I promise you, it's just how it's gonna come out. I'm telling you right now.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't ask nobody to teach me no lesson. I didn't
Yeah.
ask to learn from nobody. I didn't ask nobody to ever join my panel and teach me nothing. I didn't. You know, so if people feel like they want to try to push whatever their belief is on me, or whatever they think or whatever they're trying to teach me or a lesson. I didn't say, "Hey, it's lesson time, guys. You know, please come teach me how I can be a better human." You know, I'm not asking anybody for any guidance in life whatsoever. And I promise you, I'm not trying to be smart with you because
No, I don't take it like that
I
because
actually like talking to you.
right,
But you know, I'm
Ooh.
just really telling you who I am. You know what
right,
I'm saying? And who I am is I didn't ask. Look, and it comes from me being a child and going through this.
right.
Nobody's guided me my whole life. You feel me?
Right.
And
I'm not.
I'm wait. I'm
Go ahead.
42. I'm 42 years old.
Right.
I'm not asking nobody to start now. You feel me? I've I've made a lot of mistakes along the way, and I'm going to continue to make them and grow and learn from them the way that Maybe learns. You understand? Now, I'm not ignorant enough to say I won't hear you out,
Right.
but I'm not asking nobody to teach me nothing.
Not
You
saying that
understand?
not saying that somebody is directly teaching you. It was more so of lessons in things that you can learn from what people are saying, even if they're hating. So it wasn't like somebody getting on and directly being like, yo, you should do this, but more so being like, and I'm just throwing this out there. This might be completely unrelated, but
Hmm.
you don't look good in red. I don't know. And being as though you
Hmm.
went to hair school and you went to cosmetology and stuff like that, knowing the color wheel, and I'm like I said, just flying off the handle.
Right. Hmm.
It's a situation that sometimes, people, even if they don't have the best intentions, are, delivering a message, not necessarily from themselves, but from whether you believe in God or, whatever the case may be. And this is how sometimes how he gets across
Okay.
to his kids. So it wasn't more so like, oh,
So
well,
if you're delivering
somebody
a
else.
message from the man upstairs, okay, okay, got to
Mhm.
be careful who we throw him into.
Right, right.
If we're delivering messages from the man upstairs, I'm pretty sure when he told you to deliver that message, it was with love, meek, and you know good intention. I don't believe any troll or any hater, you know, that has malice in their heart. You can tell by talking to them. You understand what I'm saying? Has a message from the man upstairs. I don't receive that. You know what I'm saying? At all. But if I feel like with you, like I said,
Right,
the tone of your voice, the way that you're talking, we're having a
right,
great conversation. Well, I can agree to disagree. You can do
right,
the same, whatever the case may be. Now, it may be a lesson to be learned in it. But
right.
if you're coming up and most haters, I don't know anybody that's not a hater. Like, don't nobody come up being rude or being, you know, whatever towards me
Mm,
with that energy, you know, that's trying to teach me a lesson. No, you're just pointing out where you want to point, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. But then the moment that I say, and I'll ask, I give the opportunity, Tell me where I'm wrong at. Then you want to, oh, you know what you did. No, 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 no. Don't come up here on my panel and tell me I'm wrong for something that you can't even point out what I did. You need to have your notes ready, messing with me, because I'm going
Mm.
to ask you to tell me exactly what I did. You know what I'm saying? Don't come at me with I'm wrong, I'm wrong, I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but then turn around and say that the next person that did the same exact thing is right.
Mm-hmm.
That what? They do that to me every day. Oh, well, it's okay that he said this, but you don't do it.
Well,
What?
among the people that you are actually like uh are seeing you and watching you, you're gonna have those type of people, you know. And I feel like
Oh,
from
I know
watching you
that.
from watching you from years ago, I felt, you know, there was a certain type of that wall that you were talking about earlier wasn't so high. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of a little bit lower. And, you know, and I mean this with all due respect, I feel like over the years that wall has gotten stronger and harder, you know,
Absolutely.
and it's, you know, I'm not saying it's who it's not who you are, but I feel like if social media wasn't a part of your life, I'm not saying that you should get rid of it, but just saying if social media wasn't a part of your life, maybe that wall wouldn't be so thick. You know, maybe certain things would you know will be a little bit easier, you know, as far as like your life and stuff like that, you know. Because I can't imagine what shoes you in, to be honest. You know, we're not in the same shoes at all, you know. It got to be hard to have people coming around you and your wall is already up because at the end of the day you're trying to make money and make coins,
Mm-hmm.
and you know you think you trust somebody and then they turn around and they hurt you, you know. um and hopefully in the future, you know, it's a situation where even with Tati, even with Brandy, you know, even if you don't see it right now, even with um you know Chosen or whoever, you know, it's a situation that, you know, you can mend these relationships, not to necessarily talk, but just to be at peace with them, you know,
Okay.
where it's not a thing that angers you or you feel like you have to be combative or get back at them, or not even get back but respond to them, let's say it that way. So respond to them, you know, in a situation of being like, you know what, like I'm doing good, you know, I'm cooling, me and my wife are going to be good, and I don't necessarily have to respond to something or prove to anybody who I am or the point of view that I have.
So, as long as I'm doing social media, there's gonna always be I feel like a point that has to be proven. Because even when I say like I don't feel like explaining this or doing this or
Right.
whatever the case may be, it still has to be that way. That's just what it is. But when it comes to all those people that you named off, the only person that I'm concerned with at all, honestly, is my daughter and baby princess.
Right.
Anybody
Mm-hmm.
else, I have no use for and never will, to be honest with you.
On that note,
Um,
oh, sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
honestly, and I'm being honest.
Right.
Hold
And
on, Toya. Hold on.
Okay.
this is the thing: people do damage.
I
Okay.
don't know what it says.
Now, when I was nice and I was sweet and I gave everybody everything they wanted in America that they could have had for me, you know, they took advantage of who I was. You know, and I've been ridiculed since the moment that I got on this app from the beginning 9 years ago. I've been bashed, ridiculed, told that I'm this, that, and the third. You know, bad jackets have been trying to be thrown on me for years. You know, people have literally tried to demolish everything about me as a human being and a woman. Okay, I'm body shamed daily. I mean, the list goes on. Poor me. Who cares? So this is the thing. The wall that gets built on social media.
Mm-hmm.
This is social media.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? When I shut this app off, I live a very, believe it or not, my real life outside of these virtual walls is peaceful. I don't deal with people. I stay to myself. I mind my business. I actually get excited to Uber people. It's exciting to me because I feel like I get to help somebody. I just signed up for a job, right? To even though my money is back on and blah blah blah, I still signed up for another job to give disabled children rides to their schooling and back wherever they got to go counseling and whatever, to transport them because I have a soft spot in my heart for disabled people. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Hmm.
It makes me feel good. You understand, to be able to help people,
Right.
even though I'm Ubering people that are not handicapped and that have no disability. I'm still making sure they get to their destination safely, and I'm aiding them, so it makes me feel good. You see what I'm saying? I don't know them from Adam, and I could care less too, period. you know so
Yep.
it makes me feel good that I'm able to do that. So it excites me that oh yeah, it's like a journey, another journey that's not in the Facebook world. It's outside, it's reality. And my reality is, none of this that's created on Facebook is in my everyday life at all. Where are these people at? They're not here. You know what I'm saying? This is Facebook world. My real world, they don't exist. They're not. This is not who I deal with. You know what I'm saying? I don't. All these people are knocking at my door and ringing my phone and calling me and talking to me and showing up at the door and, hey girl, you should. You know what I'm saying? This is not reality. This is virtual reality. You understand what I'm saying? You,
Right.
and when you shut it off, you don't talk to them until you come back home. Now, the supporters that I have, that I've made friends, my Bay gang, that's different. We talk outside of social media. I actually have met some of them in real life, and then I get relationships with people, bring them from the virtual world to my real world. But
Right.
everybody that comes over here, if they was being honest, they would tell you I'm calm, cool, collective. I just be chilling. You know what I'm
Now I
saying?
have
I
heard that
really
from
chill.
people. I have heard that from people that have actually met you, that you chill in real life. I
Yeah, I'm
can't see this
chill. I be
person name that just
just
joined
chilling.
with the A. Did you have a question for me?
Yes, I did. So, I've wanted to talk to you before. I mean, I just didn't know how to because, I mean, I'm just a stranger, right? But,
Well, we
I,
all are strangers until we know each
well,
other.
yeah. I mean, but like the stuff you and Tati go through, like, it reminds me of me and my mom. And it hurts me so much. And I've been through therapy since I was 8 years old. And my mom, like, she kind of did worse than, what happened with y'all, but it don't make no difference in it. But my thing is, I know you said Tati don't want to go through therapy, but do you think that maybe you should make an appointment with a therapist and be like, hey, I made us an appointment, we're gonna go, we've got to fix this?
No,
But
because me making an appointment ain't gonna make her grow. I know her.
right, but
You
I
know.
mean, even if she don't end up going, it could be for you. You know what I
Oh no,
mean?
I'm good.
But like, I'm 30 years old. I barely found a therapist that finally started helping me out and, you know, trying to teach me codependency and stuff. Um, and I don't know, it's really helped me out so much. And then 30 years later, I finally found one. It does take a while to find a right therapist, but like, my heart hurts so much for her. But it also reminds me of what my mom kind of goes through, you know? So, because I know she says hurtful things, and I say hurtful things to my mom too, but not to the extent where, I call her names or nothing, but like, it really fucks you up when your own mom, and I'm not trying to talk bad about you or nothing, but it can really fuck you up bad.
Try not to curse.
Oh, sorry. But it can mess you up really bad. And like, I do think that if you did that, it can show her, like, hey, I am trying. I do want to fix this.
The only way it's gonna be fixed between me and my daughter is if my daughter goes with me. Me going to therapy
Right. Yeah.
is not gonna make a difference between me and her. The problem has been way before what I did to her. The
Oh,
problem
no, no,
didn't
I
start.
understand. Right. Yeah.
You know,
No, I
I've
see.
actually I've actually been to therapy and did the whole little 12-step little program they put me in, all that extra good stuff, learn coping mechanisms, blah 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 blah. I've done it already. You know what I'm saying? Um, there is you can't do something with somebody that they don't want to do. Me
Right.
going and signing myself up for therapy to sit and talk to a complete stranger about
Right.
stuff that I don't I mean, I've already dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've
Right.
dealt with
Yeah.
the stuff that I guess people think that I haven't dealt with.
Well,
I'm me.
yeah, right. But I'm saying like what you're dealing with Tati, you know? Cuz
Oh, guess what? I've been to therapy for years with her.
no,
Not
no, but
not about
now.
me and her problem. Listen to what I'm saying. And I've told them my side. It's never changed. Like how our relationship is, it's the same as it's always been since she was a little girl. It
Yeah.
is. It's never changed.
Yeah.
So, and the same thing that what they tell me is she needs to be on her medicine. You know what I'm saying? And you can't make her do that. Period.
Yeah, you can't.
And that was me for a long time too, because I'm like it's not helping me cuz I would go through all these medications when I was younger and I'm like it's not helping me and then finally they said give it a month, you know, this and that. So I've been on it for like 10 years, but I mean, you still got to fix the root of the problem. You
And
know,
see, I've asked her many a times, like, let's find out what the problem is. Because I ask her, what is the problem? She
right.
says she doesn't know.
Right.
So
It's
then I say, well,
yeah.
let's go find out what it is. Come
Uh,
on.
and
She told me, no, I want you to go to therapy. And then once you make some changes, then I can think about you seeing Princess. This ain't about Princess. This is about me and you.
well, I mean, yeah, like besides all that, like before that, right? Before the Trace situation and stuff. Like,
Hmm.
I don't know, I think maybe like I don't know, my heart hurts so much. Um, cuz I see what y'all go through and it's like mine and my mom's relationship. It's a little different, but I mean, try to make an appointment and say it's for me and you. I've already made an appointment. Please go with me. I love you and I want to change this. And I'm sure you've already did that. But make the appointment and just see. And if not, at least go one time. I know it's a stranger and stuff.
No,
Go ahead.
I said no.
She just was answering you saying no. Man,
I said no.
I get it. I feel people be
I
wanting
don't
to
get it
kind of
though. It's your kid.
No,
no.
I'm not
I'm
the one with
saying
the problem. I'm not the one. See, this is what I'm saying. Like you're talking about, this is my kid. I love my daughter.
Right. I'm
I
not.
don't have a problem with my daughter. My daughter has a problem with me. So maybe she should make an appointment. Like, what am I making an appointment for when she's not gonna go? She blocked me. I can't even talk to her.
I got a question. Sorry, y'all need some chips. I got a question.
who
Hmm.
that toy.
Yeah,
Go
my
ahead.
bad, y'all.
It was somebody else up here. They
She gonna
must have
forever
dropped.
be my daughter.
No, I think Nate was eating something too, so it made me go in the kitchen and grab something because I had to get
Girl,
some
yeah, I
Right.
was eating cookies. I had to get some.
I said, dang, y'all got no snacks in here. I just heard that.
Girl, go get your snacks. Girl, go get your snacks.
Hmm.
Um,
So,
as far as Baby Princess, right?
Hmm.
If the overall goal is for everybody, it seems like for Tati, Brandy, and you, if the
Hmm.
overall goal is Princess, right? When she gets older, and even if the parents are not there, is a situation that you would maybe reconsider, like just her coming, just so you could have that memory with her,
Wait a minute.
photograph,
Say that one more time. I
like
lost
as
what you said.
no, it's cool. So like with Baby Princess, if everybody's thing is kind of like, let's put her not first, but let's put her like, she has nothing to do with anything,
She
and
doesn't.
something that's right. And it's something everybody pretty much has said that across the board as far as like her parents and you being a grandma. I'm
Hmm.
sorry, my bad. I know you don't want to be grandma. Hold up.
It's all right. It's
Yeah,
okay.
but okay. So, as far as that is concerned, if that's like what everybody wants, maybe you might reconsider as far as her being there. That might be a memory that in the future you could look back on as far as like pictures and stuff to be like, no matter
Reconsider her being where? What are you
at the
talking about?
wedding, at like the not the wedding part of y'all getting married, but like the actual ceremony. Maybe Tati can come pick her up, whoever gonna hold her, bring her back inside. But just something to be like, my grandbaby was at my party for
The
my wedding.
Okay, so the baby's not definitely not coming to a party. Um, the party is not for children. It's not going to be a situation where a baby should be around. Period. It's for adults only. And
Okay, so it's one of them parties, and I'm not
yeah,
trying to be funny.
well, I
Okay,
mean, a
okay,
party.
okay.
Period. Like there, no baby needs to be at a party. She's a baby. Like it's not a little kid party. It's a grown up party. We're getting married. Everybody's gonna be drinking. She don't need to be around that at all. At all. That's my opinion. She doesn't need to be around. Um, where you going, babe? No, Whitney.
Lit. Maybe you gotta get off the panel. She said you taking too long. She ready to go to bed. Jessica, I didn't see you. I didn't see you. Somebody did come up, but then they dropped off. I don't know where they went. There's a lot of questions in the comments. If you could come up and y'all could be civil, y'all could talk like adults. Don't do too much. Y'all could come up and ask y'all questions. I can't catch them all while May is here. Y'all have an opportunity. You know.
I do have to say, I know I was on a panel with Summer, what was that, like yesterday, the day before? And regardless of what people's opinions are and stuff like that, like explained in a couple of my lives, I lost a sibling, in a car accident, and me and her were on a up and down roller coaster, and I learned so much from that experience, and I really do hope, regardless of what trolls you got, what supporters you got, I really do hope that at least for you and Tati, y'all can mend that eventually. Unfortunately for me and my mom, it took the death of my sister to kind of bring us closer together. And yeah, we still not on the same, um, always agreeing on the same stuff, but there's a mutual understanding that, okay, her kids need to be taken care of, and we have different perspectives on how to do that. But at the end of the day, our overall goal is to make sure that these kids are okay. And sometimes it makes me angry with some of the decisions my mom makes, but at the end of the day, I have to just kind of just respect it. And I hope that eventually you and Tati get to that point, even if it takes a day or a year or so, because once everybody has to meet that day, and hopefully y'all can mend that, before that day comes for neither one of y'all, because tomorrow not promised.
May not hear though. You was talking to May? She went on
Girl,
mute.
yeah, I was talking to May. Where May at?
She went on mute. She
May,
said
where
something
you
to
at,
Whitney.
girl? I done
She
spilled out
said
my heart
something to
and all
Whitney
my
and went on.
dreams.
She she said something to Whitney and dropped off. I'm like, wait, she talking directly to May. May not even hear.
Girl, you just let me go and sing,
But
okay?
because you were saying something good. I agree with you. I think everybody would like to see May and her child mend their relationship. Like I
Right,
think
right,
everybody would love to see that. And Baby Princess, I don't know about Brandy. I don't know what's in store for them. Um, but I would really like to see that whole dynamic kinda, even if it wasn't on some we gonna be the best of buds, but at
right,
least mend it so they could be cordial for Baby
right,
Princess. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Um and y'all go follow. You was talking. I was like, I love the way y'all go follow Toya's Truth. She's trying to run her
Thank
numbers up,
you.
y'all.
Thank you,
Go
girl.
follow
Thank you.
Toya's Truth. I really dig your vibe. I was like, y'all come up because people can't keep it cute. They emotions that are attached to the dislike of
Right,
individuals sometimes get the best of them. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I love that you was able to have a dialogue with her and not like do. But you won't. That's how you carry yourself in general since you've been coming up. So y'all go
Well,
follow
thank
her. Go run her
you.
numbers up.
Thank you. Girl,
Yeah.
I just felt like I was in the, when you walking in the store with somebody and you talking to them and they
Mhm.
walk away and then you turn around and you still be talking.
Yep.
Dang.
And you be like, dang, you where you
Girl,
go? Nah, I heard her say something to Whitney. She went on mute. I was like, she gotta go get Whitney. I don't know what Whitney doing. Better
right,
go to
right.
bed. Y'all roomies up in this comments. For those who y'all gotta be nice. It's chill. Keisha, I see you, boo. Thank you. Thank you, boo, for simmering down. Candy got it right. I only said it because regardless of who comes up to this here panel, I'm going to support. So I basically was saying it for those ones who were saying they were leaving or for someone to drop me. Oh baby, the one or two people that be like, oh May, let me tell y'all something. When May come over here, period, May bring numbers. You know, we carry numbers too on our own. We normally do really well. We normally get over 100 folks up here, but people, it's as many people, it's more people that want to hear it even if they don't want to hear it, that will stay versus those that will leave. And this is, I'm a vlogger, I want y'all to understand that. So if other people who I vlog about want to come on the panel, and it's not just for May, it's for anybody, it just so happens that May is comfortable for whatever reason for coming around, so I'm going to welcome her, you know, and y'all have an opportunity to come up and come talk to her if y'all going to play nice. But Ivan is welcome to come up to talk. I would love to create like a round table. Well, I don't know if that will be a thing, but I would love for it to be like a round table. Even if it was, I would love to be the one to head it. But even if it wasn't myself, for all of them to kind of come together and speak their truths and maybe try to find like a middle course where everybody kind
That'd
of
be
says,
dope.
because I feel like a lot of times, you know, it's emotions involved, and you know, we see things the way we see it. Just because you're in the same room, we could be watching the same thing unfold, but we will have a different story to tell. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if they could come together, some stuff could be cleared up, some truths could come. And if they want, because they don't have to for us, but I want to know because I'm nosy. You know, I'm invested. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to see that happen. I wish Tina and Tabitha would have came through tonight. It's probably kind of late because, and I'm going to actually reach out to them because people were on their lives and on their page and stuff coming for them
Mm.
because they thought they was, you know, whatever. So everyone is welcome at Summer's room. You know, if somebody is up here is not your cup of tea that night, it's okay to take a night off. Don't leave your girl. You know what I'm saying? Take a night off is cool. I would prefer you stay. But if you know somebody up here not for you, I could only be understanding. But don't leave your girl, you know?
Well, congratulations on your 15K. I just had to say that real
Thank
quick. You know what I'm
you.
saying? You know, whatever.
Thank you. I said Facebook. Matter of fact, that's what I should have asked. Maybe she was up here. Maybe she could have gave me some insight. They will not give me my live ads. I don't know why.
Oh,
Only
dang.
after they left because a lot of the roomies ain't here. Yeah. They playing in my face with them live ads. They keep lying about the reason. They keep giving me the reason they're giving me saying that I can't have it. I don't have that issue on my page. It tells me I have a partner monetization issue. But when I click on it, it says I have no issues, that I have no flags, no violations. That I am, it says in bold letters, I am following Facebook's partner monetization. So I'm confused, you know. Come on, Hannah. Thank you, Ebony. We was coming on here tonight. So I didn't plan on coming on here tonight to do a recap, but it was people in my comments like, come on, come on, come on. But there's a lot of holes I still don't have, like the Niecy baby stuff. Did y'all catch that? Since May was up here before we roll, let's talk about the Niecy baby stuff. Did y'all watch the Niecy baby stuff? Do y'all understand what's going on with them, kind of, sort of? So y'all know Niecy baby and Marie had a fallout. And it's kind of a lot going on over there because Niecy baby has a situation with her children, and her hair is big. That's, and because it's full of secrets or something with her kids, and her dropping the kids off and leaving them in a situation that just was not cool. And now she's going back and forth with Marie. Niecy baby had the wife of Marie. It's, let me see how I put it. Marie. How do I put it? The lady that came on Niecy baby's panel tonight was Marie's baby father's wife that is going through a divorce. Did that make sense to y'all? Wife for the baby daddy. Yes, wife for the baby daddy. And she was up there telling all this stuff. She was painting her out to be a horrible parent. Like some stuff that she was saying she was doing, you know, they could be calling some authorities on her. So I asked Marie, was she going to tell her side? You know, do she want to do a little interview? And she said she going to conduct some interviews of her own. So y'all keep watching Marie page because it sounds like she might have a little lineup. I don't know who going to come up, but they was dragging her, baby. They said she had a hygiene problem, and I just want to know if I'm wrong. You wrong about what, Ashley? Wrong about what? Were you the one that just was on the panel, Ashley? She gonna bring the baby daddy up. Ooh, She said they was standing up when she took them off. I said, "Oh, why do so many? Why is am I? One time is too many for people to be talking about these females that got these hygiene issues. What is going on?" She said they was standing up, and she said they was black. She said black show everything. I said, "Oh, yeah, you know." Actually, I don't think what you said. I don't think anything that you said was wrong, and I don't think that is a situation where it's a right or a wrong. It's all about perception and where people are. So while I understood where you were coming from, like, oh, that could be a great idea. I could see where you coming from, kind of like get you want May to give a little more. You want May to give more in hopes that Tati will come along, and May see it as what's the point of her doing it if her daughter is not going to come along? Like she feel like it would be a waste if her daughter is not already receptive. Now, could your way work? Maybe. May would have to be willing to take that risk. Could she do it and it be a flop? Maybe. So I don't think it's a right or wrong situation. Everything don't work for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I think most people would like to see them get their relationship together. But I keep saying, and she said it tonight, their issues have been going on a lot longer than this, even before Trey. Like it's been a lifelong battle for them. So, but she will though. I thought she will. Exactly. Why not take that risk? Well, she said they were going to therapy, and she tried to get something. Did I hear wrong when she said they were in therapy when she tried to? Uh, Damn, my memory trash. I gotta start taking notes. I feel like she said they was in therapy, and when they would try to address like an issue or something, they got nowhere. So I don't think it's a matter of her not being willing to take a risk. Maybe she feel like she's taking a lot of risk and haven't gotten any results. So now she's trying it a different way, possibly. And we only seeing the current. So a lot of people, if you only kind of see where they are and you don't understand where they came from, it might look like she's not willing. She's not willing. But we only see like the surface of stuff. We don't really see all of it. Oh, Miss Devon, they said Hannah said she wants you to sing her comment. What was your comment, Hannah? What was your comment?
And I'm
Huh?
not about to play with you.
She said sing that, Naiva.
I'm not about to play with him.
She said, "Ooh, child, spill it, Jessica. We all see Jessica at. What I'm missing?
Jessica, yeah.
Oh, I wonder why she did not talk about the FBI investigating her for Jessica, I need to find out what you talking about because I don't know what you talking about. Did I miss something? Do y'all know what she referring to? Something about something was said on the live about the FBI. Do y'all know what she's referring to? I
She
hate
been
to say
trying
it,
to
but
come up.
if her daughter go to her wedding and the after party, something is going to go on. Yeah, I don't think they need to come together in an environment where that hasn't worked out in the past. Come up, Jessica. You said she was trying to come up. Did you see her in the back?
Mm-mm.
I ain't see you up here.
She kept saying drop the link.
I dropped it. You dropped it. I dropped the link. I'm gonna drop the link one more time. Y'all know I'm past my hour. The robots going to start dropping off. We pushed it the other night when we was up here for over 2 hours. Oh, child, I gotta be careful. Drop the link. Keisha, you coming up here, you gonna keep it cute. You gonna keep it cute. Nope. I mean, they have been saying she a predator and trafficker for years. It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Yeah, people have been saying it, but we ain't seen no proof come forth yet. Oh, did y'all see Mookie live when she made some little subs? She brought up Bill Cosby and some other folks, R. Kelly and them.
I
Girl,
sure did.
I wanted to keep your numbers up, so I'm staying in your chat, but I'm on my other phone on her live now, girl.
Mookie live?
Yeah, she live.
Oh my Lancer. Not Keisha, you gonna keep. I don't have any act right. You don't got no act right tonight. You was able to pull it together. Mookie said the proof is in his book. Well, Smitty, where you been at? I was looking for you, Smitty. I saw you in somebody's comments. Where was I at? I took a screenshot and I was supposed to post it. Said, well, look at Smitty. Who page was I on? And I was like, look at her over here in these comments. Hey, Miss Jessica, there you go. You should have
Hey,
seen.
boo.
How you feeling?
All right, how you feeling?
I'm good. Now, bring me up to speed because I don't know what you're talking about, sis.
There was a lady that came on her live like I think it's been about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, and she was on there saying that I don't know, she had just got on there for a second, and she was like the FBI was watching her or something. So I was on somebody's page today, and I was reading it in their comments, and they was just like the FBI was investigating her for trafficking, and I was like, what? And I
Mm,
was like, well, I wonder where that came from.
we gonna watch it develop. I feel like I've heard somebody say that before that she's being investigated. I haven't
And
seen any.
they was on there spilling the tea. I was trying to screenshot it, but I was on the iPhone, my one of my kids' iPhones, and I couldn't. I don't know how to screenshot on the iPhone.
Oh,
And
Dewana said she remember that.
they were saying that the people, somebody that was close to her, somebody had went and did a statement on her, and that's why all her Facebook pages had got shut down or something. And I
Oh,
was like,
I
oh damn.
I seen that somewhere before. I seen that somewhere before. People, if that was the case, why she ain't booked?
I don't know.
They building a case. They
It might
building.
be building the case though.
We gonna have to watch and see. We
Yeah,
gonna
I
have to
don't
watch
know.
and see.
I
Somebody
was
said,
just
"Hold on,
like, ooh,
wait. Litwit was live. Sandy was
spilling
Litwit
some
live."
more tea.
She said someone came to the door on her live and May kept saying, "Who is it?" Then killed the live. So was Litwit on live? Wait a minute, we missed a Litwit live. I like Whitney when she be on live, baby, especially when she be having that little cup. I thought that last was trolling though. They might have been, they might not have been. Who knows? There's nothing to think about that how it's supposed
Yeah,
to
they
be.
had man, I wish I could find who I was watching. It was somebody that was in somebody comments, but they were saying that the dude name and the man name and everything. And I
Mm,
was like, what? It was like the detective name and said that they had like different stuff that they had girl, it was deep. It was like, man, I was like, what? And I think his name was Yarbrough, Chuck uh Chad Yarbrough or something. And I guess he's like a big person that's in like the FBI something in Texas or something. Girl, I was like, damn, y'all getting deep. I was like,
Candy
I
said
ain't
the
never got
feds
that
came
deep.
to her house. Wait a minute, the feds came to May house when Ivan was there? For what? What lies you catch, Billy? I feel like I heard this before, but I don't know where and why.
But they said they had the man name on there and everything that was doing the investigation. They say he was uh I don't know, they said he was somebody a big FBI agent or something in Texas. And I guess they was working with California or something they was saying because they was on their name and detectives and FBI agents and everything on there. I was like, oh my. And I said, well, all I gotta do is go to a YouTube station because you said over there and say who all they done slept with and who they done flew in and who they done gave gas money to and bring them over there and all that. So, shit, all I gotta do is I'm quite sure we sit up and watch it. I'm quite sure they do too.
Hey, Nikki. Oh, yeah. I remember. The feds came because of something about guns. Oh, yeah, I do. I think I remember that. It wasn't for anything else. It was on a live when it happened. Yeah, a few back taxes are. Oh, oops. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my.
Oh, my. I need to file my taxes. That's what I need to do. May was saying that the story of Haley slipped out, and that was a lie because Whitney asked May if she could tell the story, and May didn't say nothing and let her tell it. No,
I
Billy.
think she. I
Litwit
think
went
she.
live. Litwit went live earlier that day. They were on live earlier that day, and Litwit slipped out and said it earlier. That was the second live.
I think she put it with what y'all be called a lit with up to do all the dirty work that she want people to be put out there, and then she come back and cover it up.
Mm.
That's what it is. So she can't be like, "Oh, I'm not the one that said that."
It was a black lady that first said it. She came up on May panel and said she called them. She called the FBI on May.
Yeah,
How many
I told
people?
you.
Let me
It was a
ask.
lot of people over there.
Let's do a little poll. How many people think that agree with what Miss Jessica said that she be setting Whitney up to tell her dirty work? And how many people think? If you think that, put a purple heart in the comments. If you think Lit would just be slipping up and spilling the beans on her own, put a black heart. So what are they taking care of each other? Period. If May is down, she's supposed to help her. That's one of the problems. People want to be around and live good, but don't want to help pay no bills. Who not helping paying no bills?
And if she was setting up to letting people stay live there or live in the house before she got the house and one paying shit, then she was a damn fool. Excuse my French.
Purple is you think that May is using her to like set her up, like put it out there. Black is y'all think Whitney is just spilling the beans, like spilling it on her own. Hey April, not you putting both colors. Which one is it? Naiva. Yeah, she was the one. She was initially. She was like, "Here you go." They both talking. They live in this FB drama on her own because Lit will tell the truth and me don't like that. Hannah Banana. Stephanie, you think it's both? Hell no, because she put May's business out there before. And did. I think that Whitney knows what she be doing. Ain't no slipping up. Whitney is very intentional with what she does. Even under the influence. I'm sorry. I thought my husband was. I knew it was too early. The lounge not even closed yet. Is there anything else somebody wanted to touch on? Cause y'all know I'm at my max. Yeah, she was a fool for that, but she not taking it anymore. I think that they actually care for each other from what I see. I think based on responding to the dialogue, I think Whitney is doing what a spouse is supposed to do, contribute to the household or help hold it up, or whatnot. And we'll just have to watch and see what's happening. You going to be at Keisha? Thank you for coming through.
I'm quite sure that Whitney will get on there and show it.
Whitney be putting it out there, baby. She be setting on fires. I remember that lady saying she calls home security on May and Meta also. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, she said that too.
Good night, Keisha. Well, I'm actually finna hop up off here, you guys. Thank you so much for coming through and supporting me tonight. I'm probably still gonna do a recap tomorrow because I don't feel like tonight was a recap. I feel like tonight we just kind of had a discussion. I'm gonna try to get my ducks in a row and I'm gonna go over everything and hopefully too much don't go on tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow they simmer down because tonight was a lot. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. Okay. Read my comment, Summer. What's your comment? Look, now y'all know that's my friend, so I ain't got no comment about my friend because half these people that judge May and her life got a whole life themselves and be doing grimy ish. Let's be 1 million. May's life just on social media. Absolutely. Her life is just on display. There's a lot of people that live lives, where people look, if people could look at them from the outside in, would think like, what the freak is going on, I don't understand why May is telling Whitney everything and Whitney wasn't even in the picture. Then that's why I don't understand. Her boo?
Pillow talk can be something else, boy. I tell you.
Pillow talking. She said Whitney was the one that she knew she needed. She had to have her in her life. She said that. She said they had a connection pretty much like right off the bat, and they picked each other. Cause we ain't do no recap, Talisa. We ain't do no recap. Talisa, I saw you in them comments too, Talisa. Child, ain't nobody living like May. Woo, child. It's people. Y'all think we doing a lot? Y'all think May doing a lot? Ooh, child. Y'all need to go watch some of them YouTube documentaries and stories on TikTok. People be doing some strange things.
They do strange things for a little bit of change.
Yes, they do.
Well, y'all have a good night.
You too.
And,
Thank you for coming up again.
no problem. Y'all have a great night.
You too,
Good night.
sweetheart.
All right, y'all. We up out of this joint. Thank you guys for coming. Oh wait, I forgot to announce it. Oh man, everybody going now. Hold on, y'all. Don't leave out yet. Don't leave out yet. For those, I meant to do it when it got to like when we hit that 1:30. I was supposed to stop. I am currently doing a gift away. I'm gifting away groceries and toiletries. It's probably gonna be up to like a $250, if not a little bit more, in value. Go read that flyer, participate, share it out. Even if you don't need it yourself, you don't know who's on your page may benefit from something like that. So please share that flyer out, so that people could see it, people could enter and have the opportunity to, put some food up in their fridge, get a little, toilet paper, a little Clorox, you know what I'm saying?
I only use Charmin.
You only use Charmin. We don't use Charmin around these parts. We always was taught that clog up your toilet. Let's go, Ebony. Enter. Follow them steps and let's go. Did she have the baby? My heart breaks for that baby. Who baby? Who had a baby?
What's it called? I had her baby today.
Who,
Oh,
Krishan?
yeah.
Yes, she had that baby. Oh my God, I was listening, and that baby said, "Wait," I said, "Oh, I felt so." What is it about the baby first cry? It's just so emotional.
Right.
I don't need the food. I need the toiletries. Let's go. Everyone who follows the rules that's listed can enter to win. You never know. It's running until October 1st. So don't sleep on it. All right, y'all. Good night. Oh, Queen
Good
Op.
night.
Oh, I thought y'all was talking about Krishan. She had her baby? I ain't know Queen Op had her baby.
She did. I ain't
That's
either.
I gotta go. I gotta do better with following Instagram. So much we have it on Facebook. I don't be catching Instagram. I didn't know
I
she had
know
her baby.
Queen out was moving to her place today or something, but I ain't know she had the baby.
No,
I
Krishan had her
seen
baby
that.
today. I know Krishan had
Yeah.
her. Boy, the comments are like the fake telephone. Our game telephone. All right, y'all, I'm up out of here. Good night. Thank you guys again. And we be back tomorrow. I'll call y'all back tomorrow. Good night.
Okay. All right. Good night.